Have you ever noticed that in the beginning of a relationship, everything seems to be on fire? But as time goes on, it seems like your partner's desire starts to fade. Suddenly, you find yourself wanting more intimacy, while she always seems to have an excuse, or simply doesn't show as much interest as before. And then the doubt creeps in. Is it me? Has she lost interest? Or am I doing something wrong? If you've ever been through this, stick with me until the end of this video, because today I'm going to show you what might be happening and how you can turn things around in your favor. Oh, and before we get started, hit that like button to support the channel and subscribe, so YouTube knows you enjoy this kind of content and recommends even better videos for you. Now, let's dive in. 1. Open and transparent communication desire isn't automatic. Many women don't feel comfortable talking about what they really like, or what's stopping them from feeling turned on. If you've never had an honest conversation with her about what excites her, what makes her feel closer to you, or even what blocks her desire, then we've already found one of the first problems. Female desire is much more mental than physical. Building emotional connection. You know that saying, women have sex when they feel loved. Men feel loved when they have sex? Well, it might sound cliché, but there's some truth to it. If your partner doesn't feel the same emotional connection with you, her interest in sex will naturally decrease. Think about how you were at the beginning. You looked at each other more, laughed together, exchanged flirty messages. Time passed, and maybe that has faded. So, before thinking the problem is her, ask yourself, am I still creating that emotional connection like before? Small acts that make a big difference. Do you show her that you care about her outside the bedroom? Many guys only pay attention to their partner when they want something. The rest of the time, they're cold, indifferent, or simply absent. An unexpected compliment, a touch without ulterior motives, support on a tough day. These things count a lot. Pressure and demands, the big mistake. If there's one thing that completely kills female desire, it's the feeling of being pressured or demanded. How many times have you let slip phrases like, "You never want to"? "Oh, but again with this. You used to be different." This works against you because instead of making her feel desire, you make her feel guilt, and guilt doesn't lead anyone to bed with enthusiasm. Improving the experience for her. Many guys only think about themselves during sex, but have you ever stopped to think if the sex is really good for her? If sex is always mechanical, quick, and without concern for her pleasure, why would she want to repeat it? Orgasms, foreplay, variety, and communication make all the difference. If you've never asked her what gets her there, it's time to change that. Her security and self-confidence. Female desire is also linked to how she feels about herself. If her self-esteem is low, if she feels unattractive, tired, overwhelmed, she's unlikely to be in the mood. Here's an important point. How much do you help her feel good about herself? Compliment not just her body, but her as a person. Make her feel amazing and desired. And believe me, she'll want to feel desired by you more and more. Breaking the routine and keeping the mystery. Many relationships fall into absolute monotony. Always the same positions, same words, same way. Everything is predictable. And let me tell you the truth. Predictability is the biggest enemy of attraction. Surprise her. An unexpected dinner, a flirty message in the middle of the day, a different kind of playful moment. Small novelties reignite desire. Respecting her rhythm. Understand. One thing, desire doesn't come out of nowhere. It needs context, stimulus, a set of factors that put her in the mood. If you understand her timing, without pressure, without haste, and know how to guide this rhythm in the right direction, the frequency will naturally increase. Time and patience works wonders. None of what I've said here is a magic trick that will change everything overnight. But if you start today to make these small changes with patience, you'll soon feel the difference. The secret is not in making her want more sex, but in creating an environment where sex becomes something natural, desired, and pleasurable for both of you. 10. Closing and call to action. If these tips made sense to you, hit the like button to support the channel and subscribe, because I'll be bringing a lot more content like this. Now, tell me in the comments, which of these issues do you think might be affecting your partner's desire? I'll read and respond to the comments, so let's chat there. Thanks, and see you in the next video.